Your English speaking coworkers suggest going to the new restaurant that just opened around the corner, and everyone is excited, but your stomach drops. Not because of the food, not because of the people, but because last time you were at a restaurant with English speakers, the waiter said something back to you that you didn't completely understand, and you just smiled and nodded and hoped for the best. Today, that never happens again because we're going to go through the whole restaurant experience together from the moment you walk in to the moment you walk out, the phrases you say, and the ones they say back to you, including two that almost nobody outside of America knows. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Massey's World, where we learn a fun, real English together. I'm really happy you're here. So, without further ado, let's get started. We're walking through a full restaurant experience, every moment, every phrase, in order. You walk in, someone at the door asks if you have a reservation, and you do. So you say, "We have a reservation under," and then your last name. It means you booked the table in advance and you're letting them know. It shows you're organized, you're prepared, and it signals confidence before you even sit down. We have a reservation under Kim for four. It means for four people. You can also say, "I booked a table under," "the reservation is under," "we should be in the system under," and a lot of English learners say, "I booked a table," and go quiet. That works. But we have a reservation under. That's the one that sounds like you've done this 100 times. You sit down. The server asks if you are ready to order. You're not. You need a minute. You say, "We're still deciding," meaning you haven't chosen yet and you need more time. It is relaxed, unhurried, and you're not apologizing. You're stating a fact. You can say, "We're still deciding, thank you." You can also say, "Could we have another minute? We need just a moment." Not quite yet, thank you. It's short, calm, and confident. Not, sorry, one moment, please. Just, "We're still deciding." Now, you go through the menu and you are not familiar with the food because you haven't been there before or you haven't had these dishes. Instead of guessing, you do what locals do. "What do you recommend?" You're asking for their personal suggestion. It signals you're curious and warm. And let me tell you, I think waiters love being asked this. It opens a real conversation. You can steal this. "What do you recommend? I've never been here before." You can also say, "What's popular here? What do most people go for? Is there anything you'd especially suggest?" "What do you recommend?" actually does two things at once. It gets you out of a moment that you don't know how to handle, and it makes the other person feel good. People love recommending things. Use this every single time. Now, your food arrives, and there's something wrong with it. Maybe wrong dish, undercooked, or something's missing. This is the moment most learners go completely silent. They eat the wrong dish and say nothing. But don't do that. You can say, "I'm afraid this isn't quite right." It's a very polite way of saying something is wrong with your order. It is calm, firm, and not aggressive. The exact tone that gets results without drama. For example, "I'm afraid this isn't quite right. I ordered the salmon, not the chicken." You can also say, "Excuse me, I think there might be a mix up. I'm sorry, this doesn't seem to be what I ordered." "I'm afraid" here doesn't mean you are scared. It means "I'm sorry to say this." It sounds soft, but it carries real weight. Normally, they offer to fix it for you. "Could this be sent back?" Meaning you're asking them to take the dish back to the kitchen. It is polite but direct. You know what you want and you're asking clearly. You can say, "Could this be sent back? I'd like it a little more cooked, please." We can also say, "Could you take this back to the kitchen? Would it be possible to get this remade? Could I get a replacement?" Not, "Take this away." Send back is the phrase that belongs in a restaurant. Small difference, real impression. Now, something might happen that stops you completely. You decide what you want, you tell the server, and they say, I'm so sorry, that's been 86 for tonight. And you smile and nod and have absolutely no idea what just happened. That's been 86th. It means the item you ordered is no longer available. It's sold out or removed for the night. It's 100% American, and you won't hear this in British restaurants. It's pure US diner culture. And you reply, oh, what would you recommend instead? They can also say, we're all out of that. That's sold out for the evening. We no longer have that available. Now you know. And next time the server says this, you won't just smile and nod. You'll know exactly what happened and exactly what to say. Maybe you order something else. Everything is sorted and you enjoy the meal. Now you need the check. Could we get the check, please? It means you're asking for the total amount you owe. Check is what Americans say. Bill is British. No both, but use check in the US. Could we get the check, please, when you get a moment? When you get a moment at the end, makes the whole thing warmer. You're not demanding, you're asking. People respond to that completely differently. You can also say, can we get the check, please? Or, we're ready for the check. Whenever you're ready with the check. Now, sometimes something wonderful happens. The server comes over and says, the dessert is on the house. And you smile and nod, and maybe you're not sure even if you just got something for free. It's on the house. It means the restaurant is paying for it. You don't owe anything for that item. This is an American English from the 1800s. The house means the establishment itself. It's a gift from the restaurant. You can reply with, oh, thank you so much. That is so kind. Now, here's the story. It was first documented in an American newspaper in 1889, a salon offering the first drink on the house, and then the tradition stuck. Today, you'll hear it when a server wants to apologize for a mistake they made or simply make your night. You might also hear, that one's on us. That's complimentary. No charge for that one. If someone ever says this to you, you smile and say thank you and tip well. They just covered something out of the restaurant's pocket. You look at the check and you want to know, is the tip already in there? Is the gratuity included? Meaning you're asking if the tip is already added to the total. Its connotation, it is slightly formal and very American. It saves you from tipping twice. You can also say, is the tip included? Has gratuity been added? Is service included in this? Gratuity. Gratuity. That's a formal word for tip. In the US, it's usually not included, unless you're in a large group. Always worth asking. You're with a friend and you want to split the check. Could we please split the check? Meaning, each person pays for their own share. It is completely normal to ask, but say it early, not at the last second. You can also say, could we pay separately? We'd like to do separate checks. Could you split this between two cards? This feels awkward to say until you've said it once. After that, it's just a phrase. Now let's see what stayed with you. Say the answer out loud. Number one, you arrive. You say, number two, you need more time. You say, number three, you want their opinion. You ask, number four, something is wrong. You say, number five, the pasta is sold out. The server says, number six, you need to pay. You say, number seven, dessert is free. The server says, number eight, you want to pay separately. You say, how many did you get right? 8 out of 8? You are ready for any restaurant in America. Missed a couple? No worries at all. Watch this again with a pen and paper. Try writing the sentences down this time. And the second watch is where it really goes in. I want to ask you something. Has a waiter ever said something to you at a restaurant and you had absolutely no idea what they meant? So you just smiled and went with it? Tell me in the comments, what did they say? I genuinely want to know. Next week, we're going somewhere you go every single day. So stay curious, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.